Well, good morning, folks. Today is Monday, and we are up here on Hash Ridge trying to get finished up. Got a full crew out today. Got Timex over on the excavator. He's slinging dirt. Got Jimmy Brar in the dump truck. And Pooh Bear in the roller and the skid steer. He's packing dirt while we're loading it and moving it. And I'm in the dozer and I'm just keeping everything shoved up, and then keeping everything dressed up so where the truck ain't running into potholes and all that. Sent Pooh Bear after lunch a little bit ago. He should be due back about any time. We're all pretty... Yep, here he pulls in now. We're pretty hungry and everything, so let's get out here and get us some lunch, and we'll let you see around what we're doing. Okay, folks, we're going to get this bank here. Got the seatbelt on here, pretty good. This bank's pretty daggone steep. What it is, basically, we'll try to lay it back some and get it ready for, we'll walk it all in, tighten it up. We're 90% done, 95% done. I got Preacher, he's in the excavator, laying that heel back when we cut. He's laying all of it back, getting it ready. And I'm gonna come in here, start cutting this down. This is where this 12.5 foot wide blade, 10 foot stance on my dozer really comes in handy. It'll walk right around the side of these slopes. You can slope these things up real easy. Finessing everything up, kind of one of my specialties as far as one of my favorite things to do. This very back corner, we'll wait on Preacher to come back around. He's gonna work on this part for me, and I'm gonna work on some other. We're trying to keep us all working. I got Pooh Bear and Jimmy Brar. They're getting ready. They're starting to put some seed down. Just barely. I mean, I'm pulling a good blade with right here, but I'm trying to keep consistency on it. I can feel myself kind of tilting down. I adjust my blade where my blade is cutting more on the upper side, feel it in front of me, and then I got to compensate for it again. Try to keep all that contour. Start at the top, work your way to the bottom, let gravity do most of the work for you. Like we added about 40 feet a yard. Add about 40 feet a side yard. Oh yeah. I'm gonna back down in this hole a little bit. Try to peel some of that out with me. Here we go. There you go. Come on, baby. You ain't ever graded with a 700. If you've ever graded with a 700, that's where that 700 shines. That LGP, when I do all my final grading, see, I'm pull my blade up to hold some of that material on my blade because I got a little bit of a low spot out here on the end. I'm going to need that. I mean, it don't seem like it's going to hold a whole bunch, but it'll hold about 3/4 of a blade. I'm tilting it up like that. I'm just going to keep fading that right on around. I'm going to start lifting my blade up pretty heavy right in here and let it just fall off. How about 3 more passes and we'll have this. If we ain't careful, by the time we get to the bottom, we're going to be around these trees pretty heavy. Smaller maples I don't really worry about. They're pretty kill a maple. You can kill a white oak. You can kill a white oak easy. White oaks don't like having any dirt around them. That's all I do. I just keep trying to, raise that or pull that material around. See, that loosens all that material up too to let that seed will germinate pretty easy. I gotta go back over the lawn up here on top of the house seed. I'm gonna go back over it and track it back up, break the ground up. That way the seed, it'll accept the seed. Blueberry, he didn't know, he just kept rolling. He didn't know not to be rolling. It's fine, he didn't roll. I'd rather roll and then track it back up sometimes anyway. About the only way great. There we go. About 2-3 more passes, we'll have it. Preacher. That way Preacher's got some material. There we go. Now she's sitting in there really. Probably can't tell it was my buddy and scooting down the hill. Get my daggone door glass. I got stoppers on the side of my cab. You get down there against them trees, you get them stoppers up against them trees, it tears them off. Oh yeah. Hold tight. Well folks, here we are. Been waiting for this day since February the 8th. It's the day of completion. It's the day that we finally get to take this stuff off the hill for the last time. Miss Kate, I hope you're happy. I know that my buttocks is very raw today from being beat around in my dozer, but I got you. Got to do some rock right there, I got into some really hard stuff right down here. Look at that. I know that's not limestone, but by jingoes, I think you could pass it off for limestone. I swear I think it. I mean, it might be limestone. You look at that. I swear it looks like limestone. But now that stuff is hard. So we got a little bit. I mean, it looks good. Right in here we could have feathered it, but it was this, and I couldn't get it down. It still looks good, looks beautiful. You know, I'm my own worst critic. But it looks beautiful, I think. Preacher there, he did an excellent job on this corner right here. You look how pretty that is. That looks absolutely beautiful. Faded this bank all in good. We got our positive drainage in it good. It really looks awesome. They're knocking tracks and stuff out. We're getting ready. We gotta park this stuff at the bottom of the hill. They gotta roll that road in one more time. So got good drainage coming this way good. There's that bank. Looks real good. She turned out beautiful. We did a beautiful job. Beautiful job, guys. Y'all did a really good job. Let's get a few pictures here and we'll walk out toward where the boys are.